Oh yeah! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, as always, Carla, and today we're just gonna talk some Scream stuff, I guess. We'll talk some Scream stuff. How boring would that be if I just came on here and I'm like, yeah, guys, I guess we'll talk about Scream today. No, I'm excited to talk about Scream today. Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh, so fun. We do have a few things to talk about, but first I want to say hello to some of the wonderful people in the chat right now. We got Omni here, who has been promoting the page just about every single day. Omni is just incredible. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Look at him go. Just gonna post your page on my IG tonight or tomorrow. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Anakin Shark Sarink is here. Holy shit, it's Ghostface. Oh, man. If only I had that clip just ready to go and, you know, just putting it out there. I don't know. Maybe I have that ready to go or something. Oh! Holy shit, it's Ghostface! Ah, there you go, Anakin, just for you. There we go. What's up? Julian is here. So crazy theory, but if Tara ends up being the opening kill, the whole movie is us just watching Sam's psyche unravel, leading to the Ghostface killer setting her up to take the fall. Julian, I love it. That would be insane. Welcome to the stream, Julian. Welcome. I love your profile picture, by the way. Let's put that back up on screen for a second. That's some sick stuff. Love it. James is here too, saying just bought Men on Blu-ray and DVD with a slipcover for $7.99 at Best Buy. Nice. Can't wait to watch it. I think it will gain a cult following after a year or two, TBH. I've heard good things, so I'm excited. Check it out. James, it's really interesting. It's a really interesting movie. I liked it. I get why people don't like it, though. It's one of those weird things where I'm like, I like this, but I don't know if I have the desire to watch it again. I don't know. It's a really weird movie. I don't know. Just watch it. I don't really know what else to say. Just go check it out. Extron's here, and Extron, hold that thought. I saw it before I went live. Hold that thought. We're gonna talk about it in just a sec. I want to say hello to everybody first, and then we'll get back to this. Flash is here saying, probably gonna miss this stream. Well, Flash, I do appreciate you stopping by and saying, hey, thanks for stopping by, man. Hopefully we can get you on another stream. That'd be awesome. John Smith is here. What's up, Jake? What's up, John? What's up? How's it going? Austin Daniels is here. Hey. Geek Player 101. What's up? Andrew's here too. Hello! You don't have to scream. I can hear you. Hank Hill too. Hola! Oh, God, jeez. Y'all are just screaming in my face. I feel like I'm watching a Killjoy Jake video or something. People are just screaming at me the whole time. What's up? Welcome, though. I'm just kidding. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Karma's here, too. Hi, guys. What's up? Karma with a heart. I like it. Heart karma. Living for Miles is saying, hello, Jakey boy. What's up? Living for Miles, E-boy. Welcome. Apollo Balboa is here from 1985. Jake Fate said that the Scream 6 will feature a Ghostface museum. What is he talking about? We'll talk about that too, Apollo. Lots to talk about. Holy crap. Creepy new intro music. I'm glad you like it. I wrote it for the first Red Right Hand. Haven't been able to use it anywhere else. So I'm like, it's for the streams now. And I'm just kind of letting it hang because I'm vibing right now. Let's go. Omar Lopez is throwing $2 in there. Thank you so much, Omar. I appreciate that. Long live Ghostface. Jake the Goat, no cap. Thank you so much, Omar. I appreciate that. You're the best. Hellfire Munson is here too. We gotta get on stream sometime, my dude. Yes, we do. I'm sorry I'm so busy all the time. It sucks. I gotta stop being so damn busy. As soon as we're done with Red Right Hand, I am jumping on everyone's stream. It's gonna be great. I literally just want to spend most of my days streaming with people on here. So anyways, big hello to everybody. I know Eric Cartman is here. Eric Cartman, what's up? The Smiles voice is here. Welcome. Deanna Ryder's here. Elise is here. I see so many wonderful people. Rodrigo's here. Hellfire Mudson's here too. I already said hello to you, but hello again. Night Owl is here too. What's up? Ronald G, I love watching your videos and talking about my favorite scary movie franchise, Scream. Hell yeah, well, we'll talk about it a little tonight, but let's get into some of the news. So let's play the KJJ music to just to chill out, and let's talk a little bit about something. So Extron Gaming is here and put in something a little bit crazy question, talking specifically about should we talk about the news. So there is some news for Scream 6, but what I'll say is we had RJ Torbert. Honestly, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but RJ Torbert, I think is how you pronounce his name, has come out and said that, hey guys, listen, y'all gotta chill with the fucking leaks, okay? And, you know, it's been stuff that I felt okay reporting on because it's just pictures of things here and there. It's really nothing that spoils anything big about the movie, but RJ has come out and put out this tweet saying, there are many that are disrespecting the hard work and effort that many people have put into Scream 6. I know everyone is excited about March, however, some are leaking photos from the film. I ask that you do not retweet or like them until the releases are official. Thank you. And as you guys know, I heavily respect a lot of the filmmakers of which I cover their films on here, so I will, of course, respect that. And I don't plan on covering any more leaks for Scream 6. And the only reason, just once again, just to make this very clear, the only reason I even did talk about some of the stuff in the past, like the photo of all the characters and stuff, was because that didn't really spoil anything big about the movie. It was just what the characters look like. It was really just to make theories. I have no idea who the Ghostface killer or killers are this time around from the leaks I've seen. I genuinely don't. I have nothing. I don't even have a lead on anybody. Based off of what we gotten. And I do think it is crappy that a lot of these people are leaking these images. That sucks, but it was just one of those things where I genuinely didn't know, the people were that upset about these kind of things. So I do apologize for that. I didn't mean to spoil anything for anybody or do something that the creators of these awesome films would look upon negatively. That's not what I'm trying to do on this page, and I just want to make that very clear. Moving forward, I wouldn't want to do something that did that negatively towards these people, because like these people are busting their asses on the new film. We got to respect that. And a lot of people called me out on that on Twitter today, and that's you guys were right to do that. I shouldn't have been retweeting that picture. I had no idea RJ had tweeted that. I have been literally living in a bubble for the past like month or two even, pretty much just working on Scream, our Scream fan film, and it's just been so time consuming. That's why you haven't seen a video on this page since the menu review, which totally bombed. But hey, you know what? That's okay. In December, we're gonna get back to it. More videos you're gonna see on this page. I just had a short blow up. Thank you guys for that. Talked about Pretty Little Liars season 2 today, just out of nowhere in a little short, and I appreciate you guys for watching that. Holy crap, that did really well. But let's get back into the Scream stuff, because there is still plenty to talk about. There's still a lot to theorize about. When the fuck is this trailer coming out? December, January, with attached to Megan, maybe? I don't know. So there's still a lot to talk about regardless. But I would encourage you guys not to share any new images or specifically leaked images. Like new images that are officially released. Hey, that's one, fuck, go nuts with that. But just don't share things that the creators are even saying like, dude, what the fuck, Y'all are not gonna believe this, but my mouse just died. That is fucking hilarious. Well, some of you have been here for a while, know that this has happened before, which is why now I keep some batteries right by me, just in case this happens. That has happened to me twice now. That is so funny. That is hilarious. What are the odds? What are the odds of that? That's wild. I see some of your awesome comments, by the way. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream. We're going to be talking some Scream theories and all that in just a second here. And tomorrow, too, just a little heads up. Tomorrow, I have a very special guest coming to the page, Anthony from Child of the Corn. Very excited to have him on. I've been on a few streams with him, and now we're finally doing a stream on my page. I'm finally starting to actually schedule streams on this page again, which is going to be nice. Here we go. I bet you all just were like, yes! Can't wait to watch Killjoy Jake's new video where he puts a battery in a mouse. Oh, this is so exciting. Such captivating content. And I missed the garbage can. That's okay. That's okay. I'll cry myself to sleep about it later. But anyways, there we go. Can put stuff on screen now. A little hiccup. We got to do it live. Do it live. Tid Morgan is here saying, just finished work, the night shift, and my favorite YouTuber is streaming. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Tid. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. I hope your night shift wasn't too bad. Hope you get some rest. Hope you're chilling, honestly. Who do you think will die in Scream 6? Ooh, I think the legacy character that will die is Chad. What do you think? I totally see Chad dying. It makes me sad too. I don't want Chad to die. I don't want any of the core 4 to die. Honestly, I want them all to live. I really like all 4 of those characters. I think they all have potential as characters too, to do some crazy shit in the future. But I do think Chad is probably gonna die. He's like the most expendable. That's my big thing about his character. Is out of the 4 main characters, I feel like he's the one that would be the most likely to die, because he's kind of in a. This is really sad to say, but he's kind of in a Dewey situation here. At least I'm assuming that is. I feel like Chad, after being wounded so viciously in the last film, he may not be able to play sports in this film. And if he is on the football team or something, I'll be kind of like, that's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, he got viciously attacked. I really thought he was dead until that little, thumbs up right at the ending, which was totally a Dewey reference. So I feel like Chad's kind of like the new Dewey. They killed old Dewey in the last movie. I feel like they're gonna kill Chad here. Once again, totally just Spidey sense, out of nowhere guesses, because we don't really have too much to go off of, like I was talking about. But I do kind of agree. I do think Chad is gonna go. I love Mason Gooding in real life, though. I mean, he is just so nice. He seems like just this big brother kind of character you want to hang out with all the time. Seems like a really cool dude. I see a lot of hate for Chad. Man, y'all are hating on Chad. Chad is boring. What? Oh man, I don't know. I like Chad. I feel like Chad is just there. What? Man, I don't know. I don't know about that. I like Chad. I think he's fun. I think he's a fun guy. Not the mushroom variety. I think he's just a simply fun guy. That was a horrible joke. My God. That was absolutely terrible. What kind of batteries are we talking about? Double A's, triple A's? Everyone wants to know. Literally everyone does, David. You're so right. These are double A's. How exciting is that? Maybe we'll get into some D's later too. Some not D's nuts, but D batteries. No, that man. I'm on a roll with bad jokes tonight. Wow, I should just turn this shit off. I should just get moving. Damn. Hollywood guy, what's up? How's it going? Welcome. I am absolutely having my stoner moment with the batteries. Damn. Shit. Wild stuff. Deanna Ryder is here saying, after watching Barbarian, I watched Smile. Decent movie, but made me wish that we had more Kyle Gallner in Scream 5. Missed opportunity. I agree. That's every time I go back to that film, I'm always just so I'm trying to think of a good word for confused, but I'm always in my panties are always in a bit of a knot when I see that scene in Scream 5 now, because I'm like, Kyle Gallner's awesome, man, and he's in 2 scenes. He's barely set up. I don't know. It's a weird character. It's a weird setup for a death. I just feel like they could have done way more with that. And there's even kind of evidence that they have done more with that, but there's no proof of it anywhere. It's not on the Blu-ray or anything. That shot from the trailer where you get Ghostface in that same scene where Kyle Gallner's character dies. You get to see this awesome shot of Ghostface's shadow just going like that, and he's just like, you just see the shadow on the wall. It's fucking awesome. And I don't know, I just feel like that scene was so choppy. It feels like it was cut down a lot. I would love to see what that scene was in full. I feel like that was one of those things where they cut it down too because of the fact that it was maybe getting a little long. But that's a shame. I genuinely think that's a shame, because that's technically the first kill of the movie too, and wish it was a little more brutal. It's not a bad kill, it's not awful, and that's completely because of Kyle Gallner's performance. Getting stabbed in the neck, and then you just see him doing that. That was pretty gross, but but I think it's good for what it is. But it does feel weird. It's a choppy, weirdly edited kill. But when he's saying like "fuck this bar" and all that, it's funny. I mean. He doesn't do a bad job. Kyle Gallner, he tries in the very little screen time that he has, and I think he does a pretty good job with it. Definitely wish he had more to do in that movie for sure. There's a lot going on with him and Liv too. Literally, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, why didn't they do more with like him and Liv's relationship? Like, I don't know, man. John Smith's asking a pretty good question here. Why do they cut stuff? I would make long 2.5-hour Scream and Halloween movies. See, like, John, I would too. I would love that personally as well. But the studio sees that shit and they're like, nope, no. Listen, we'll put out a 2-hour long superhero movie, but 2-hour horror movie, no way. People aren't gonna go for that. 3-hour superhero movie, all right. 90-minute horror movie, I guess. No, okay, that's hyperbole right there. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Scream 5 definitely would have benefited from 15 more minutes. Like extend Kyle Gallner's character is number 1 on the list. That's the first big thing I would do. There was a lot of room where I just wish they would have let things breathe a little more. Like wish they could have just opened it up a little bit more in that film. Because I agree. I think a 2 hour and 15 minute long Scream film would be fine. It would be a good movie. There's a lot that they could do with it. As long as they're doing stuff the whole time. If it's like 3 hours of bullshit and filler, then okay, that's gonna suck, obviously. But Scream 5 specifically, I think would have been aided with 15 more minutes of footage. 10, 15 minutes, just extensions of scenes. I wouldn't need to add any more scenes, but just make things feel and flow a little better, I think. Man, that was a rant. I didn't even realize we've been going for 17 minutes. Jeez. Wild. Mason is here saying, I feel Samara Weaving may get the Kyle Gallner treatment. Oh, God, Mason, I hope not. I love Kyle Gallner, but if they do that to Samara Weaving, I'll actually be kind of mad. Like, dude, Samara Weaving is way too good to just have 2 scenes in this new movie. If she's the opening kill, okay, like, understandable. I get it. Because, Radio Silence is familiar with this actress. You're expecting her to be like have this big role in the film. If she dies in the opening scene, okay, like, I'll be all right with it. I'll be sad, but I'll be okay with it. But if she's through the whole movie, you know what I mean? If she's there the whole time, pretty much, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, if they don't utilize her as an actress, she's so talented. That would be such a waste. I would think, Mason. I hope you're wrong. I hope they give her give her more to do. She's fucking awesome. She's incredible. I do think she will die in the film though. Like Hank, I totally think you could be right. I don't think she's making it through. But I do think it's gonna, whatever they do with her character, I just hope they give her some time to do some shit. I guess is my point. Because she's awesome, man. I mean, in every horror movie I have seen her in, she is just fucking phenomenal. Mayhem is a very underrated one with her and Steven Yeun, and she's fantastic in that film. 10 out of 10, totally recommend it. It's a ridiculous, super fun film. If you haven't seen it, but yeah, no, Extron totally dead. She's totally dead. Eric Cartman is saying nothing to do with Scream, but have you heard they rated Salem's Lot R for bloody violence and language? So that's actually coming out, huh? Because, man, I've been hearing some whack things about that movie. That and the Children of the Corn movie, I feel like, are just in fucking limbo or something. But let's see this. So Salem's Lot, I don't, to my knowledge, this doesn't have a release date anymore, but I could be wrong. Things could have changed. Like I said, I've been kind of living under a rock for like a month now, so let me see this. So it's rated R. That's fucking awesome. Is there a release date yet, though? I guess is my question. So this was a week ago. Fangoria puts out an article. MPAA has given the Salem's Lot an R rating, signaling that the film is in the can and just needs a release date from Warner Bros. There we go. My question's answered. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with this. It makes me kind of scared that they're not giving this a release date. They're really not doing much with it. Kind of worries me a little bit. I hope it's good. I'm really rooting for it. I love Salem's Lot. Don't get me wrong. Huge Tobe Hooper fan. But I've always felt like you could cut that one down. Like, this is funny. We're talking about Scream 5 being longer. Salem's Lot, I feel like, should be cut down. There's definitely a better approach to making that movie. I'm not saying Tobe Hooper's movie is bad, but I feel like they could have shortened it and made it flow a little better. It's a little long, in my opinion, but it's still a really good movie. But I do feel like they could fix some of the things in a remake, theoretically. What? Theoretically, let's really put some emphasis on that, because it's possible, but it's also very possible to fuck it up too, which is a shame. I hope it's good though. Oh, it's your favorite book of all time. Nice. So I've never read that. I've never read that one. I have read Some King, but I've never read that one specifically, but I've seen the movie. I have seen the movie. I've read Some King. I do really like a lot of his writing. The Dark Tower series is so underrated in my opinion. Not enough people know about that, unfortunately. I think most people know the movie, which is just not a fucking good example of what those stories are. But yeah, if you want to read some crazy ass books, read The Dark Tower. It's the best thing Stephen King has ever written, in my opinion. So good. So very good. Extron is saying it's weird how in Scream 4 they make fun of horror movies like Saw and Friday the 13th for not having character development and only gory, brutal kills. But now Scream has ran into that same problem. Okay. I hear you. Extron. I do feel like with Scream 5 they have they didn't develop all of the characters as much as I would have liked. But I feel like the core 4 was done well. My big gripe with it, I think, was like Liv, Wes, and maybe Kyle Gallner. Yeah, Kyle Gallner's character. Those 3 characters were clearly just, here are some bodies that Ghostface can stab. And I think I needed a little more. There was some things set up with them, but it just didn't end up going anywhere. For instance, like Wes's character was like kind of in love with Jenna Ortega's character. That was something set up. And to my knowledge, they don't really even have an on-screen conversation. Like there's nothing about that. All of that setup goes totally nowhere. All of the setup with Liv and Kyle Gallner having this past relationship, once again, kind of goes nowhere. I guess it kind of sets up Kyle Gallner's character's death, Vince's death, because that's why he's at the bar. But, I mean, you didn't have to really do all that work just to set up a death. You know what I mean? I feel like they could have done a lot more with some of these side characters. But I feel like the core 4 is pretty developed. I think that was a criticism I had of the film when I first saw it. And the more I watch it, the more I'm like, there's some nice character moments with these people. Like Chad and Mindy, for instance, have a lot of really good character moments together. When he's like, fuck you, Mindy. Like, that's pretty funny. I like that. But the side characters, I feel like definitely could have used a little more. But once again, just to reiterate this, I don't feel like Scream 5 is the most like, oh man, this is the worst movie to develop characters. I don't think that. I feel like I've been saying that a lot about Scream 5, and it's almost become to the point where it's like, it's a little unfair I'm complaining about it so much, because it is good, but side characters just needed a little more. That's another thing, like in my 15 minutes that I would add to that movie, that's another thing I would want. It was just a little more, just a little more to the build-up of the characters. TBH, I didn't like Wes. I didn't really know him. That was my thing. I love Dylan Minnette as an actor, but I just feel like I didn't know him. Like there wasn't too much to go off of. He likes sushi. And maybe he likes his mom's lemon squares. Maybe he doesn't think they taste like ass. I don't know. I didn't even get to know that about him. God, does he make lemon squares? So many questions. so many questions unanswered. No, I'm totally kidding. But I like it. I don't know. I dig it. I think Tara and Mindy will die. Ooh, Tara and Mindy. Ooh. Oh man, those are some fighting words, Austin. I like it. I love it. Love me some hot takes. Maybe it's just because I'd rather have Chad stick around than Mindy, and I just have a gut feeling about Tara. Set Sam up for an interesting story for 7. I mean, like, here's the thing. If they do kill Tara, you're totally right. I mean, they would have to do some crazy shit for Sam in 7 then. They're forced to at that point. I mean, my God. She just connected with her sister, and then Ghostface ripped that away. I feel like she already, Sam already pretty much hates Ghostface killers at this point for multiple reasons, but this is just another thing building up on top of that. What does that do to Sam? Fuck, if they do that, I genuinely think it would be one of those, like, holy shit moments in this film, and Scream is not devoid of that at all. So I really don't think Tara is like, oh yeah, Tara's safe, There's a lot that they can do with that specifically. I don't think, I don't know if they'll kill Tara. I can't say one or the other, because like it's also a really good move to keep Jenna Ortega attached to your project, because she's like this huge rising star. She has been in literally everything this year and has killed it in literally everything too. I watched one episode of Wednesday and fuck, she's amazing. Oh God, I gotta watch the rest of that. But yeah, I don't know, man. There's pros and cons to both, because if they do kill her in 6, that is a huge shock with how what's the word? How big she is in this new one. So I think it would be a great shock, and that's the other thing. It's not just for shock value too. They wouldn't just kill her off for that. It would totally lead into like this huge character development, a new arc for Sam to finish that off in 7. So I don't think it's one of those things that they'll just do for shock value. If they do it, it'll be massive setup for the next film, I think. But I'm still on the fence if it'll happen or not. For me, it's like a 50-50 kind of thing at the moment. I feel that way with most of the characters, at least with the core 4, that it's like 50-50. But yeah, I think the only one who's not going to die is like Gale and Sam. I feel like are the only 2 characters that are safe in my mind. I see a lot of your guys' comments. I know a lot of y'all want Sam to die, but I really don't think so. I feel like that would be massively shooting themselves in the foot with everything they set up. Like that was the one character that they set up like heavily in the last film, big time. They won't kill Sam. I really don't think they'll do that. That to me would be like the new Star Wars level of like just trying to change everything to make fans happy, and that didn't end up well. But then again, thinking back to some of the commentary in the last movie, it seems like Radio Silence kind of likes those Star Wars films. So maybe they were a fan of that. I don't know. Maybe they do kill Sam in this new one for that reason. So it's a lot to think about. I feel like they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they killed Sam. But Laura doesn't care. Laura doesn't like Sam at all. Okay, well, hey, I can't argue with that, Laura. But I feel like they would drastically be hurting the overall story of what they're going to do through 5, 6, and 7. Once again, if there is a 7. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that happens. That'd be awesome. Gale dying would be epic, but I don't see how they could do that either. Oh man, Gale died. I think the fan base would fucking revolt. I think there would be there would be signs and pitchforks outside of Paramount the next day if they did something like that. I don't know, man. It's one of those things where if they kill Gale, I hope it's with a purpose. Like Dewey's death is so arguably a workaround. You know what I mean? You could have worked around Dewey's death, I would argue. But I get where the writers are coming from with why they killed him. But at the same time, I'm like, you couldn't have just, you couldn't have just wrote something else around that. You didn't. I don't think they had to do that. But it's one of those things where I get why they did it, but I feel like they could have wrote something else in there. And I almost feel the same way about Gale dying. Like what would be the excuse this time around? Like, is it to bring somebody back? Is it just for shock value? Is it progress the story in some way, shape, or form? I don't know, man. I'm just I don't know how I feel about that. It's one of those, like, you already don't have Sydney, you don't have Dewey now. What happens next? Like what happens next when Gale dies? You know what I mean? That's wild. Quentin is saying one of the 3 had to die. I get that argument too. I do get that. Just felt misplaced to me how they did it with Dewey. Like I feel like they solely killed him in that scene just to bring Sydney and Gale into the 3rd act. I feel like that's the only reason it happened. And I just wish they would have done more with his death. It feels very like out of nowhere. I don't know. There's a lot about it that not that it's set up poorly, because it's not. It's set up actually really well. You get that crime scene sequence right beforehand with him and Gale talking, and they're, that's kind of like the last things they say to each other. Not only that, but it's a deeply emotional conversation about why Dewey had to leave and go back to Woodsboro. And I think it's set up really well, but it just feels like they could have written something else to get Sydney back in town. But I don't know. I think there's an argument both ways for that. I do get what you're saying, though, Quentin. Like, these characters are nearly unkillable. So, like, I get it. I totally get being frustrated with that. But at the same time, I love Dewey's arc and how he came as a character. Like, how just everything he got to do through Screams 1 through 5. And I just wish we could have seen more of him here now. Like, imagine Dewey, like, okay, so all that stuff, let's go back to what I was just talking about, because here's why I would love if Dewey was still alive. If Dewey was still alive, think about that conversation he had with him and Gale. That whole, like, I can't make it in New York. I can't do it. Okay, this whole movie could be about Dewey going to New York and seeing that in person. That could have been set up for that, I would argue. But and then we could have furthered him and Gale's relationship too, which is like a wonderful staple in this franchise. I hate to get all romantic like that, but sometimes, just every now and then, I do like a little romance in horror movies. I know that's a hot take probably for the people who just want to see blood and guts, and I get it. I totally get it. But there are some relationships that really work for me, and Gale and Dewey's relationship was one that worked. Killing Dewey killed that too, so that's why I was kind of sad. I was like, damn, kind of wish I would have seen where else that would have gone, But Hollywood Guy is throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much, Hollywood Guy. I really appreciate the support. Saying, stupid question, if Sam's dad was Billy Loomis, do you see her becoming a Ghostface killer? Could Stu influence her because Billy and Stu are friends? Well, to go off of this, I won't say that she's not going to become a killer, because they're setting up something with her character. She's very malicious. She has that killer instinct inside of her. That's what the whole Billy Loomis thing was kind of the point of, is that, she has that killer side to her. So for sure, that's absolutely a possibility, but I feel like they have an opportunity to do something a little cooler with her character, where it's like you're expecting that to happen, and then bam, they do something else. Like she overcomes it. She overcomes the killer inside of her, and I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know, that would fascinate me a little more, to see her struggle with that, like throughout this whole trilogy, and then to overcome it or fall into it, depending on how they want to end this off. Well, what if this whole trilogy leads up to a dark ending? That could be fucked up too. I mean, listen, I'm about that, but I think it might be a little more interesting and a little more like feels like a Scream-ish kind of thing to do if she's struggling with it throughout this whole trilogy and then overcomes it. So I don't know, that to me, I think would be really interesting to see. I definitely want to see the struggle, like for sure. And the outcome can go one way or the other, as long as it makes sense. But I think that's my big thing about it. I want to see her struggle with the idea of wanting to go just kill people. Like fuck this person. This person's harassing Tara. Fuck that. I'm going to kill the guy. I want to see her struggle with that a little bit. Almost like she's an anti-hero in a way. I feel like that could be fun. But Hollywood Guy, I really appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. And if Stu comes back, I feel like once again, he's just going to be an antagonist. I could see him having a redemption arc, but at the same time, Stu wasn't a good guy. Like Stu just was not a good guy. We can make the argument all day that, Stu was peer pressured into that joke is obviously has a lot more weight to it than just a joke. I think he really was peer pressured by Billy Loomis, but I also feel like you don't just start killing people just because out of peer pressure. There's a part of you that wants to do that, very fucked up part of you. And I feel like that was always a part of Stu. So I don't know. That's my theories about him. So if he does come back, I would imagine he would still be an antagonist. It would be kind of weird to have him get a redemption arc. Like if he does get a redemption arc, I hope he dies at the end of it, I guess is my only way I'd be okay with that. If he saves somebody and he's gives the thumbs up and then gets dipped into a pool of lava or something. Yeah. Okay. I'll be like, okay, that works. But if he just comes back and he's good now or something, I'll be like, oh, come on. I don't know about that. Do you reckon Stu is the killer in the new Scream because of the way the Ghostface mask is worn down as if Stu kept the mask from 96? So I don't think it is Stu, but I do believe it is Stu's costume. Some of the rumors we've been hearing, I do think that's the case. That yes, the mask is probably of Stu's, and there's the museum and all that. We've seen some behind the scenes photos that would lead us to believe that yes, there's going to be some kind of museum of ghost faces where all the past killers costumes are. I could totally see that being the case 100%. So Stu's costume, and I feel like his essence will be a part of this movie. I don't think he's going to be in this film though. If let's say they are setting up Stu in the background, I feel like they'll have some allusion to that in Scream 6, and then they'd bring him back in 7. That's the only way I could see it happening. But yeah, I don't know. And Killian J. Jacobs is throwing a really good point in there. If anyone posts about Scream 6 images, I'll hit y'all with a lawsuit, bruh. Yeah, but jokes aside, Killian, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Jokes aside, yeah, I don't want to talk about any of the leaks. We had RJ Torbert, who is obviously he created the Ghostface mask and he's involved with Scream 6, I'm sure in some capacity, put out this tweet saying just sum this up, please don't talk about that until the releases are official, because that's kind of poopy. A lot of these people worked really hard on the film, and I respect that. That's not the point of this channel. Something I want to reiterate is the point of this channel is not to spoil things, it's to build excitement, and I don't want to piss off the people who are bringing this excitement to us. That just seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? Why would we want to do that? These people are working so hard. I have so much respect for Radio Silence too. I wouldn't want to just give them the finger by sharing stuff like that. So no more leaks on this page. I feel like I've already crossed the line with some of the videos and streams I've done on this page. So I'm gonna be reeling it on back. Be like, okay, we're gonna chill out on here. But the Smiles Voice is throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much, Smiles Voice. By the way, I just love your profile picture. It's really fucking cool. Pretty spooky. I dig that a lot. Saying the Smiles Voice is saying, Jake, how would you do a cliffhanger ending for a Scream movie? I mean, the simplest thing I could think to do, that would just be a lot of fun, is just have a Ghostface get away. Simple as that. That's a cliffhanger in and of itself. Just to have Ghostface get away for once. You could have you could have a Ghostface killer die, but then to have one get away would be really fucking cool and lead into the next movie where it's almost like a manhunt going after this person. Maybe they have, maybe they've almost figured out who it is, or maybe it's the same mystery next time. We have a lot of people survive this film, and then we're still kind of trying to guess who it is. It's still someone in the group. I could totally see that happening. That would be really cool. Just make basically a 4-hour Scream movie where 6 and 7 are kind of one big situation. I'd be totally down for that. That would be really cool. And maybe we guess who it is. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's someone who's not even part of the group for once. I think that would be really sick. I'm totally down for a big bad in the Scream franchise. You know, we've always had really cool Ghostface killers. I think every movie at least has one super solid Ghostface killer in all 5 of the movies. But I would love to see someone who's just a fucking badass, like just killing people left and right, super professional, somehow has access to crazy amounts of technology, crazy shit like that. I would love to see that echoed in a Scream film. That could be really fun, I think. And to have that character specifically get away at the end would be so telling. No Ghostface has ever gotten away. I mean, you know, we have our theories about Angelina, but officially no Ghostface has really ever gotten away. So what does that look like in a Scream movie? What kind of Ghostface killer would be able to get away? I would argue that it would have to be someone who's way stronger, way more powerful than any of the previous killers. So someone like how I just described. So that's what I would want to do. But once again, it's all execution. So it all comes down to execution. Let's see how they do it. I hope that whatever Scream 6 is, it's just different and focused. That's the big things I want. I would love this. Don't get me wrong. I would be all about that. I would be all about the cliffhanger. But if they don't do that at the end of the day, I'm just looking for something new. The Smiles voice, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate that. And I don't know if I've seen you around here too many times. So welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope you're having a good time. We're talking just a little Scream 6 stuff if you are just coming in or just heading out. We're going to be talking Scream 6. Fuck, we'll be talking about whatever tonight. And then I will be streaming most of this week too. I don't think I'll be streaming Thursday, but we're getting back to it this week. We're nearly done with Red Right Hand. At least my portion of the editing is nearly done. And so we'll be getting back to the videos and the streams and the shorts and all that fun stuff on this page in December. So I do appreciate your guys' support this past, just month or so. I really just have not been able to do anything crazy with the page. So I do really appreciate you guys, supporting the page and watching the streams. It really does mean a lot. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thomas is here. What's up, Thomas? Pitching a theory saying a while ago we got a new character for a new cop type who I'm guessing will be a kind of sidekick to Dermot Mulroney's character. I think Ghostface may kill him, then take his shotgun. Ooh. You know, Thomas, I appreciate that you're pitching this in a different direction than everyone else. I think everyone else was kind of theorizing that, like, oh, the shotgun thing was like, I'm going to steal it from the bodega or whatever. But I dig that you're taking that in a different direction. That's really cool. I like that a lot. I would love Ghostface to be a cop character this time around. Just that would explain why Ghostface has access to like crazy amounts of weapons and technology, information too on our characters. I think that would be fucking awesome. Oh man, that would be super freaky if we did something like that. So Thomas, I like that. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Scott is here too. What's up, Scott? Saying, with your honest opinion, do you think we will see an American Werewolf in London remake? Oh God, I hope so. That would be awesome. Instead of a male character playing the part of David, they should have a female actress, of David. Oh yeah, like just a female version. I'm down for that. I'm totally down for that. My big thing is, like, if they remade that movie, I just think that'd be really interesting to see what new direction they would take it. I love that movie. That's probably one of, if not my favorite werewolf movies. So if they were to remake any of them, yeah, go for it. That'd be fun. We need more good werewolf movies for sure, Scott. So if they remade that and it was good, I'd be all about that. That'd be sick. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd be down. That's a really good point. We don't have enough werewolf movies. What the fuck's up with that? I mean, I just discovered Dog Soldiers recently, and that's fucking awesome. And you know, American Werewolf in London. What the fuck else? Silver Bullet, The Howling. You know, like all those are great. I love all those movies. The Wolfman, of course, too. But man, I feel like we haven't had like a recent awesome werewolf movie. Like maybe I've missed something, but when was the last time we saw an awesome werewolf? Crazy ass movie like that. I don't remember. I must have missed it if there was one. I would love some more werewolf action. Dog Soldiers is a classic. Fuck yes, it is. Oh my God. I don't know how that flew under the radar for me for so long. I just watched that recently. It's fucking awesome. It's so good. It may be my favorite werewolf movie. It's so good. Oh, Ginger's, a little love for Ginger Snaps. All right. Hell yeah. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that one, actually. My cousin is obsessed with those movies. Loves the Ginger Snap movies. I forgot about those. Okay, you're right. You're right, Emmanuel. Those are good. I think I've only seen the first one, honestly. off the top of my head. I feel like I've only seen the first one. And I vaguely remember that, but I have seen it. The sequels, man, I got nothing. Got nothing for those. Extron is asking, I got a question for you. I know you're on the stew train. Yeah, I guess I'm on the stew train. It's like, to clarify, it's one of those things where, like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. You know, I feel like a lot of people are very passionate about this, but, like, I don't know, man. I can't complain about more Matthew Lillard, you know? I mean, it was the same thing with Billy in Scream 5. It's, like, not a huge diss towards the movie. It's also not, like, a huge positive. It was just really cool to see Skeet Ulrich back playing an iconic character, you know? I was like, cool. This is awesome. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not like, it's actually kind of strange to me how passionate people get about that specific topic. But hey, man, I'm down for Matthew if he wants to come back. I don't know. But do you still believe Amber killed Dewey or Stu? Do you think it is possible that yes, like 100%, Amber killed Dewey? I think people are really, really pissed about that for some reason. But I don't know. I mean. I don't get it. I guess I don't really get it. I get why people are pissed about Dewey dying specifically, but Amber killing Dewey, people are pissed about. And he doesn't, first of all, she does not raise him into the air. That does not happen. I've watched the movie 20 times. She just stabs him and he like jolts up. She does not lift him into the sky. That doesn't happen. I don't know. People are watching a different movie who say that. It's something that could totally happen. If you get stabbed, he's an old man, you know, I don't know. I have no problem with the scene personally. Some people like to get really passionate about it, but it works for me. It's fine. The other thing about that is, like, why would Amber say all that shit to Gale in the third act if she didn't kill Dewey? Like, she says all that stuff about, like, oh, he died as a word I can't say on YouTube. So, like, I feel like, why would she say that? Otherwise, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like there's literally no argument for that personally. I mean, you know, unless they do reveal it was Stu doing that the whole time, but then they got a lot of fucking explaining to do. Why the fuck was Stu there? Okay, here's another thing that kind of disproves that. Why did Stu not kill Richie then? Was he working with Richie and Amber then in that case? If that is the case, what the fuck was Amber doing this whole time if there was a third person involved? So that raises way too many questions in my opinion if they were to make Stu the killer in that scene specifically, but I'm also not against Stu coming back later on, I guess is my... That's kind of my, I don't know. That's my thing. I don't get it. I don't get the hatred for that scene, unless you're just upset that Dewey died. Like, that, totally understandable. I get it. You know, I get it. That's really sad. It's an awesome character that died, but the way he died, I'm fine with, I guess. Yurdy G is in the chat. What is up? What is up? What is up? Saying, I'm late as fuck, but I'm still at the studio, but give us Stu in a grungy, hidden in the shadows Grinch type of vibe. Fuck yeah. I love it, Yurdy G. I'm so excited to hear whatever you're working on. Yurdy always sends me some sick shit that he's working on, and it's fucking awesome. Can't wait to see what comes next from you. So very excited for that, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I don't know. This is a great surprise. Thanks for stopping by. My favorite artist, Yurdy G, is here. Everybody, go check out his music. Some great stuff from him. I gotta wear some more. I would wear your tank top right now, man, but it's fucking November, dude. Like, I would totally wear it, but I can't say that on a stream. I was gonna say something, but gonna say something about my nipples, but I don't think old Susan from YouTube would be all right with that. I don't think so, at least. I don't know. You know, I don't fucking know. I get away with saying fuck all the time. I have no idea how. Like, my side channel right now, I just say fuck in every video and they don't get taken down. I don't know. I'm getting lucky. Thank you, YouTube, who I guess I'm talking to right now, right here. Thank you for doing that. But Filmwave is saying, I feel like Dewey was already weak and old because he was in so much pain. If he was healthy and strong, he would have bested Amber. And that I agree with too. 100%, yeah. No, like they set that up in the movie that he's like, I'm weak, you know, I can barely walk without this horrible limp and all that. I mean, there's so much that was set up to that scene. It's almost like airtight, you know what I mean? It's like airtight how perfectly that all of that was set up with the emotional aspect to it. I don't know. I mean, even if you don't like the scene, I totally get that. Like, if you're like, oh my God, why the fuck would they kill Dewey? He's a staple in the franchise. Totally understand that argument. But the way he died, I feel like is set up so well. I don't know how else they could have set it up. I mean, they set up that he was weak and old and in a lot of pain. They set up like the whole emotional angle between him and Gale. Gale comes into the movie right, like literally right before he dies, and it's perfect timing. That's excellently written in my opinion. But I also do agree with, though. If they hadn't set that up, then I'd be like, what the fuck, you know? But totally different story. They set it up perfectly, I think. I don't know, man. Just my weird argument, I guess. Jarrett Barkley has thrown $5 in there. Jarrett, once again, thank you so much for the support. To everybody who threw in some money today, just really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Saying it would be cool for the Killers if they really played with the group, putting them against each other. That doesn't really happen much in the Scream movies. You know, that's a really good point. Jarrett, the only time I feel like that really happens, and it's a little too obvious as to who the killers are, but something I've noticed in all 5 of the movies, which is pretty consistent, is that whoever the character is blaming people, like, oh, maybe it was this person, that person almost always becomes the killer, which I think is really interesting, and I wish that they would do that in a way which isn't just dialogue. I wish they would do that in ways where it's like Ghostface kills a certain person, and that drives this person to think that it was that person who's Ghostface. That was really fucking convoluted, but in a writing standpoint, that would be really cool. I think that would be fucking sick. So, no, I totally agree with you. Jarrett, I'm 100% on board with that. I love when people are like, oh, well, this person died next, so it must be that. It must be, fucking Gerald is the killer. I don't know. I think that would be cool. No, I totally agree, Jarrett. I love that idea. Hopefully they do that in 6. That would be sick. Jarrett, thank you so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thank you. And Carter Skyland Allen is here too, who's a Killjoy cult member. Thank you so much, Carter. Saying, have you ever thought of a pen as a horror weapon? Currently writing it into a feature. If I've learned anything from horror movies and John Wick, it's that fucking anything can be a weapon. Even a pen, even a pencil. My God. the things Keanu Reeves does with the pencil in that fucking movie is specifically the second one, I will never forget. So... yes, you can make, seriously, I will not stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough when I say anything can be a weapon, and you guys will be shocked by what becomes a weapon in Red Right Hands too. It's another thing. Requiem is asking, are you wearing pants? I'm still going to use this joke. If I never stand up, you'll never know. If I don't stand up, you'll never find out. And Yurdy G said your hoodie will be in the mail for... Oh shit, bro. Well, listen up. Let me tell you, Friday, Saturday, whatever video comes out that day, your boy's gonna be wearing a Yurdy G hoodie. Let me tell you, that's fucking awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Yurdy G's the best. I gotta send you some of my merch. As soon as I'm not working on shit every single day, I'm sending there's a few people I need to send merch out to that I really owe them because they're awesome. So I gotta take care of that. Gotta take care of that. BJ Paulin is here. Jake, you're the man. No, you're the man. You're awesome. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I love you too. You watch me every day? What? Oh man. I feel bad for your ears. I just scream into those all day. You're probably bleeding from the ears, Liam. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you. All the love. I love it. This is gonna turn into a big ol' love fest in a second here. Don't get me started. I'll start fucking crying. Don't get me I'm threatening you with me crying. What the fuck am I even saying right now? Oh man. Gabriel is here too, saying, who would you kill off between these pairs? Ooh, okay, this is gonna get interesting because it's not just one person. Pairs of people. Mindy or Chad, Tara or Sam, Kirby or Gale. Oh, okay, between both of them. I see what you're saying. Gabriel. Okay. Okay, so between Mindy or Chad, fuck, that's so tough. I really love both of them. I think they both have potential to do a lot. But probably Chad in this instance, which makes me so fucking sad. I love Mason Gooding, but he's probably gonna die. Makes me so mad. It makes me so mad because Mason Gooding's awesome, but I just have a feeling he's gone. He's a goner. Tara or Sam, I mean, like, this is another question where I feel like, depending on the ending of Scream 6, let's say both of them are alive at the end of Scream 6, my answer may change. But as of right now, Tara, just because I feel like they've set up so much with Sam. They're both great characters in my opinion, both amazing, but if they kill Tara, I could see that having an influence over Sam's character development. But once again, I need to see 6 before I can really answer that question more definitively. And I'm sorry, this is an easy one. Kirby or Gale? Kirby all day. I love Kirby. She's an awesome character. I'm so fucking excited to see her back in 6, but Gale is too iconic, man. I mean, it's Gale fucking Weathers, dude. She's awesome. You know, I would cry. I would fucking lose my mind if Gale Weathers died. I love Gale. Oh, what a great, like, the arc, too, of her character. I love when you have a character who's unlikable at first and then slowly becomes likable over time. Oh, some of my favorite kinds of characters. Lexi from the Chucky TV show is fucking phenomenally written, too. Like, another character very similar to Gale, I would argue. Great writing, man. It's one of those things that works for me every time. You gotta be shitting me right now. No way. My mouse died again. No, dude, no way. This is wild. Oh man. Now this is some shit right here. Come on, baby. Okay, there we go. No, I'm just going crazy. Never mind. I'm all paranoid about it. It happened once during the stream. It's gonna happen again. Fuck. Crazy shit. Austin530 putting $5 in there. Austin, thank you so much again. Saying, Jake, I saw Terrifier 2 on Thanksgiving. Not a good idea before dinner. I hope you didn't have any mashed potatoes, my friend. Let's just say that. God damn. Dude, I hope you weren't watching that with your family. Like, the more I think about this, the worse it gets. Oh my God, Austin, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't even do that after dinner either, because I feel like I would just throw up all the turkey and cranberry sauce I just ate. Damn. Holy shit. I hope you enjoyed it regardless, though. Although I can totally see it not of enjoying it because of that. But damn, yeah, that's wild. That's a gruesome movie. But Austin, I'm really glad you checked it out. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. And I hope your Thanksgiving dinner was nice. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Austin, once again, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it, man. All the power to you. Jake, repeat RRH question above. I'm going to it right now, Carter. I might have missed it. You know what? Let's hang on. Scanning. Here we go. What about those RRH buttons? Those going to be available again soon. I'm itching. Yeah, so we have some leftover ones. We're gonna announce merch here in just a couple of days, this week, actually. Oh, fuck, I gotta call Matt about that, actually. So, yeah, no, we're gonna have Red Right Hand merch available this week, and it will be here for a limited time only. You will only have 20 days to get it from December 1st to December 20th. We will have some Red Right Hand merch on the page, and that's gonna be the only time you'll be able to get it, so... we're going to release a shirt here soon, and then I think I'm going to get another shirt done too for later into December into next month. So that into January, I mean. So you'll see some stuff and you'll see some more stuff essentially for the Red Right Hand merch. And I'm also going to try and make those buttons available. Like I said, very limited quantity of those. Those were super expensive and we don't have too many, but I do have some more that I can give out to people. Give out to people. So yeah, no, for sure. Carter will we'll talk about that. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Carter's also saying, I have to say, as much as I don't care for Terrifier, I am hyped for the mean one. Hell yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. I finally got to watch the trailer. It looks fucking as crazy as I thought it would, and I'm so excited for it. It looks great. Very excited for it. Yeah, so I once again, another thing I wish I could have done a video on, but Jake's just been busy. But yes, that looks really crazy. I finally did some catch up today on both of my channels, a little bit, but I'm still not caught up. but soon, like I said, December, everything should be going back to normal here, and it'll be great. I'm excited. Remember when you stacked hats on your head? You know what? I do Requiem, and I loved that shit. And you know what? We're going back to that. Let's get that going again. I'm gonna make a new banner at the bottom of the screen. Every $5 super chat goes towards that, and I cannot fucking type for the life of me because, wow, there you go. $5 equals another hat on my head. There we go. Okay. New banner. There we go. I got one going. We'll keep it going for the rest of the stream. Requiem, I love when I do that. I think it's fun. So I'll become the Xenomorph beanie for you guys because it's always a good time. It's always a good time. All right, but anyways, let's get back on track here. Thomas is saying, I think Samara Weaving and Jack Champion will be the killers. Ooh, Jack Champion being a killer. The young guy being the killer. Okay, interesting. With Stu being revealed as the mastermind in the third act. Now, this would be, so Samara Weaving and Jack Champion would be a really interesting, that would be a really interesting combination, because you have like kind of like the not an old actress, but like just someone who's like a little older, probably going to be someone who's playing like not a college student, more or less like someone who's working alongside Gale Weathers, someone who's involved somehow, but not because they're with the college kids, I would imagine. And then working with Jack Champion, who I can only assume is going to be a college kid. That would make a lot of sense though, because that's going to be all about like the combination of these two groups. I'm assuming we're going to have two groups in the movie kind of coming together, a killer from both groups. That would be pretty fun if they did something like that. I'm not against that, honestly. I'm not against that at all. I think that would be sick. The Stu thing, once again, I feel like we're waiting until 7. That's just kind of my one weird opinion about that. But if they do it, but once again, I do think we'll have some allusions to it here in 6. Because, I mean, they already set up some stuff in the last movie. And if you don't believe me, what's that underneath that banner, which is kind of blocking it? Did the real Stu Macher survive? What's up with that? Huh. I don't know. But this is what Samara Weaving looks like in the movie. She's wearing a dress that is very similar to the dress that is well, not dress, my bad. The power suit, or pantsuit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I like to call it a power suit when Gale Weathers wearing it, but yeah, it's the same color and everything. I'm just like, holy crap. And Jesus, jeez, Austin. Well, I guess I gotta go find like 10 fucking hats. Austin, thank you so much. Holy crap. You fucking rock, Austin. Jeez. Okay, well, give me 2 seconds here. Let's get the hats rolling for Austin. 10 hats. We got 1 hat. There we go. Night of the Living Dead. Bam. We got 2 hats. Jujutsu Kaisen. We're putting all the hats on right now because Austin is a fucking legend. Thank you so much, Austin. Holy crap. We got Curse. We got number 3. Curse of Michael Myers beanie. There we go. Let's get this puppy on there. I'm serious about this. I'm putting on 10 hats right now. You think I'm joking? I'm so serious right now. 4. Scream, baby. What is this? What is a Scream stream without a Scream beanie is what I say. Okay, I gotta find 6 more hats. And also to answer your question, I am wearing pants, so get wrecked. There you go. I was ready for this. See? You can see my dogs probably if I move my feet. You wouldn't want that. Okay, hat number 5. Squid hats. There we go. I'm grabbing all of them now. I'm just dropping shit at this point. I can't believe 82 people are watching this. Seriously, you guys are awesome. I got 6 hats. I got 7 hats. I got 8 hats. I'm just pulling. I gotta pull shit off of everything. Here we go. All right, 9 and 10. Let's do this. I really gotta buy some more beanies. That's what I've learned from tonight. Okay. All right, we're putting all these puppies on my head because Austin is a fucking legend here. Let's make this happen. All right, what order do I do this in? All right, I did this once before and I can't remember how I did it, but all right, there we go. Squid hat first. let's wait for that one. Let's wait for that one. Let's get all the masks on. All right, let's skull hat. There we go. Little Season of the Witch action here. Yeah, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. Let's get that on there. Austin, I can't promise that I'll have this on for long, but I'm gonna do my best. Gonna do my absolute best for you, man. All the power. You know, I should probably put this. You know, hang on. Y'all are gonna see my gross ratty hair for like 2 seconds, but I'm gonna put the Michael mask on and then do that. Here we go. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm making it happen for Austin here. There we go. All right. Let's do this shit. This is gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be great. There we go. 1. 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, this is a little tough to manage, but we're making it happen. This is why you subscribe to this page. I just want to see Jake wear 100 hats. That's what it's all about, baby. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You know what? That's about all the hats I can do. So there you go. That's nearly 10. Austin, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What an absolute legend. Oh man. Oh god. Okay. All right. That's, you know what? There you go, Austin. Yep, I'm losing shit. Oh. Oh man. Okay, yeah. Well, that died fast. Huh. How about them apples? Damn, okay. Austin, you're an absolute legend, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did it. I did it just for you. Just for you, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There are so many hats all over the place. There are so many hats all over this floor right now. Oh my god. Austin, dude, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. This month has been rough for old Jake, so big super chat like that just really means a lot. Thank you so much. Good stuff. Robbie is here. What's up, Robbie? How's it going? Carrie is here too. Well, damn, he took. I'll get to the point where I'm gonna have to hold my hats up like this, Carrie. I'm trying my best. Carrie, can you wear at least all the beanies? You know what? I can make that happen. I can do that for you, Requiem. Of course. I'll keep all the beanies on. That's totally fair. So I've lost one of my beanies, which makes me sad. I can't find one of them. I used to have 6, and now one of them's just missing in plain sight. I don't know where it went. Makes me kind of sad. But there we go. Got the Scream one on. Get them all going. You know, I think I actually might have lost it doing this, and it just fell somewhere, and I'm just too stupid to find it, honestly. But I got to get some more beanies so that I can just keep stacking the beanies. That's what I'm thinking. that's what I'm thinking I got to do. I love becoming the xenomorph. The xenomorph beanie. It's great. Looks awesome. It looks fucking crazy. There we go. That is all the beanies I can remember. And you know, for Austin too, here we go. There's the squid boy. The little squid man on top of my head there. That is nowhere near my ears either. Fun stuff. Lisa's throwing $5 in there. Thank you so much, Lisa. Next movie will be Hat Massacre starring Austin. Yes. Oh, Austin, I got a role for you, man. Let's do this. Hat Massacre 3. Time to feel the silk. I don't know. Is it under Lisa, thank you so much for the $5. I love that. I love it. I'm gonna write it tonight. It's awesome stuff. Is it under your desk? I honestly, like, it probably is. I'm just like, once again, I'm just too stupid to look under there. But I love it. Oh my god, and viewer Anon is here too, just watching me completely embarrass myself. What's up, viewer Anon? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. You've never worn that many beanies in your life? It's always a good time. It's always a good time wearing this stupid amount of beanies. It's a good time. Always good. Welcome, viewer Anon. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always appreciate you hanging out. Always good. Craven Something Scary's here too. What's up, Steven? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I invite you on, but I know your voice is kind of hoarse. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hope you're not dying over there, man, with the voice. So welcome. Hope you're hanging out. Hope you're doing a good. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're having fun watching this idiot embarrass himself. So. Viewer Anon is saying up against Deadline, and this was fun to put on. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. We have been talking about Scream a little bit here and there. we have. I promise we have. But we kind of just got into this hat fit here the past couple of minutes, so it's been wild. I wonder if any of y'all. So I am not wearing socks. I will say that, and I really hope no one grabbed my feet pics. You know, I'm trying to save that for a rainy day when I start my OnlyFans. So totally kidding. But hopefully no one saw that mess. Koopty Oof is saying, I love Hat Massacre. It's my favorite movie. Hat Massacre 5, Time for Hats, kind of was mid, too much time travel. I mean, can you really have too much time travel in a movie about hats, though? Okay, that's just a really stupid. It's gotten stupid. It's officially gotten stupid on this stream. But it's gotten silly. I love it. You're absolutely right, Extron. Very nasty stuff. Carrie saying, thank you, Jake, for saving Craven's voice. Of course. All the love to him. All good stuff. Ghostface's favorite is saying, have you seen the new Scream 6 still of Ghostface worn out mask on the ground with blood on it? Yeah, so I'm like, once again, RJ Torbert kind of put out a tweet saying like, hey guys, you know, leaks are getting a little out of control. Please chill with that. So I'm probably not going to be covering it on here, just to kind of respect the filmmakers a little bit. Once again, it's something that me and I know viewer Anon has said something about this as well. Just we're just, you know, we're respecting these filmmakers at the end of the day. We're not trying to spoil their movies or anything like that. We're here to build hype for them, you know. I wouldn't want to disrespect the people who are making these for us, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome that they're even making this in the first place. I wouldn't want to, you know, I wouldn't want to give them the middle finger or anything like that. You know, that's not what I'm trying to do. But I also feel like anything that has gotten like, you know, leaked, so to say, at this point, once again, it might be from the studio, who knows. I don't think it's anything that spoils anything huge about the movie. Like I wouldn't have covered it in the first place if it was like something where it's like, okay, well, this is like a massive reveal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I'm still gonna, obviously it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta respect the wishes of these people. So obviously, like that's just a given with stuff like this. But BJ is saying, my phone died. Not sure if you answered this. What would you honestly do if Jill showed up in Scream 6 confronting Kirby? So to answer your question, this is really interesting because, man, I feel like for all of the killers, of all the main, like the big killers who like were in charge of the what the fuck is going on, out of all of them, I know a lot of people want to see Stu come back, but I feel like Jill, it could make a lot of sense if Jill was still alive somehow. Like there's an argument there, I would say. And I don't know. I feel like if she did show up, Jill was still alive, I would obviously need an explanation as to like what the fuck she's been doing this whole time. But if they do that and they do that well, they explain it, I'm down for it. And viewer Anon also is saying, kind of talking about the leaks. I believe all of Uni Horror's leaks are from marketing, so I'm hopeful it isn't super spoilery if you don't know all the context. Yeah, that's another thing, viewer Anon. I like everything you've shared and everything I've seen so far, nothing is really spoiling anything big about the movie. At least, you know, I haven't seen it yet, obviously. I guess I don't really know, but I don't know. I really feel like I feel like nothing is spoiled for the general audience at this point. Personally, I don't know. Like maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe the mask is like a huge reveal about the movie I just don't know yet. But from what I've seen, nothing seems like it's really spoiling anything. So that's kind of why I'm just like, okay, you know, this is okay. That's even why I put out that tweet today about the mask. And I had no idea RJ tweeted about it. So I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I'm just like, I'm just going to play it by ear. You know, if obviously if the filmmakers don't want us to make contents about it, whatever, then I won't do it. But it's one of those things where if it's not super spoilery, I'll probably talk about it unless someone doesn't want me to. Kind of, you know, I'm not, listen, once again, I'm not here to piss anybody off. That's not the point of this. I do this for fun. I do this to build hype for the movies I love. You know, that's why I do it. So not trying to spoil anybody, just want to make things fun. You know, I just want to, this is supposed to be really exciting times, you know? So I love it. Love it. Gabriel is saying, how do you feel about the character's hair? I've seen many complaints about Kurt. I've seen this too. We'll talk about this in a second. I know Jasmine cut her hair for the Yellow Jackets role, but I don't even see anything bad. I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I don't get it. I don't think it's that bad. Once again, I can't really show the picture anymore. But I don't. It looks okay. It looks fine. You know, I think Hayden Panettiere is super gorgeous. Same with Jasmine Savoy Brown. I don't know. I think everything looks fine. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't get the criticism for that. I think they look awesome. I'm super excited to see them here again. So I think that's great. I think it's just great to have them both back. They're awesome. Oh man. What else do we got here? The internet is a dangerous place for Scream discussion without running into spoilers, unfortunately. Yeah, there is also that. It's gonna be hard to avoid it at a certain point, because like once, you know, I'm sure like Redditors are gonna find something and post about it. That's just typically how it goes, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I mean it's tough, but at the same time, I just hope that I hope that it's responsible leaks. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of these leaks are like, and you know, once again, this is This is total speculation. I do feel like some of these leaks are actually coming from the studio, though. That like, how else would these people be getting these things? And even if it's not from the studio, it's probably from the trailer that's coming out soon. Somehow people just figured it out. I don't know. That would be my guess. And if it is something from the trailer, it's probably not something that spoils the movie. If it's in the trailer, it had to pass through. Someone had to have made that first. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Craven's got to go, by the way. Craven, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a great night, dude. But everyone in the chat, until next time. I'm excited for you guys to see. I'm going to be on Craven's birthday stream on December 5th, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. December 5th or December 3rd. But yes, make sure to check that out. It's going to be a really fun time. I'm excited. Excited for it. And my mouse is just wigging out right now. So I can't. So there you go. You get to see Craven. Craven gets a full-on shout-out for probably a couple 30 seconds or so here, because my mouse doesn't know what the heck is going on. I love that. Well, this is wild. This is something. This is something fun. I love when this happens. Man, I have got to buy a new mouse. You know, I've been hearing that like wired mouses are actually better. Like I don't know how you guys feel about that. I've been hearing that a little bit here and there. I don't know. Do I go wired mouse or do I just keep the wireless? Because I like the wireless, but if wired's better, man, this thing's really this thing's just freaking out. I love it. This is interesting. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll just keep responding to stuff, but I unfortunately can't put it on screen because once again, there's no way that battery died. I just put a new battery in here. This is interesting. Technical difficulties, everybody, but we'll get back to it in a sec. I see a lot of people saying wired, go wired. Yeah, I'm highly considering it after this stream, let me tell you, because I don't know what the hell what's going on. Viewer Anana saying, well, I'm technically allowed. There's nothing they could legally do to me, but I'm exhausted. I've exhausted most of the info I could release that isn't too spoilery anyways. And we appreciate it. Thanks for building the hype, man. I also appreciate that you're doing it cautiously too. You're not just putting out spoilers or anything like that. I appreciate what you do, Viewer Anon. And thanks for stopping by the stream, dude. I wish I could do something on this stream. This looks super unprofessional. I apologize about that. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's going on here. Just gonna have to fuck with this. Excuse me, everybody. I'm so sorry. So sorry about all of this. We're gonna get the stream back on track in just a second here, but gotta just kind of figure out what the heck is going on with all this shit. I just did the update too. Just did the update on this, and it's still just kind of wigging out on me for some reason. But yeah. Arthur is saying, bro, why are you always so full of energy? Because I love horror movies. Give me life. Horror movies make me lose my ever-loving shit, and it's great. It's awesome. Extron is saying, Podcast Now is here, too. Rock on, man. Keep on crushing it, and congrats on 14K. Alex, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. All of a sudden, just all these big YouTubers stopping by. I just appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Extron was saying, are you followed by Tyler? You're followed by Tyler and Matt on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't deserve that at all. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do because this mouse is just not working. This is interesting. So I have a backup somewhere. Man, I think I might have to call somebody because I don't really know what to do. Ilum, I see your $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Hello. My mouse is all fucked up for some reason. We're having some technical difficulties here. But Ilum, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Oh my God, there we go. I don't know what was going on. Ilum, thank you so much for the $2. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And Podcast Now is here as well. I just want to say hello to him. Thank you so much. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. Don't know what's going on here. Here's what happened. Craven put a virus in the mouse. I see how it is. I make your background on your channel for you, and you put a virus in my mouse. That makes total sense. No, I'm just kidding. Steven, thanks so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Cure your voice, Steven. Yes. Take care of your voice, man. Take care. Viewer Anana saying, Podcast Now, I enjoy his vids. He's got some great stuff. He's got some great stuff about like all over the place. Podcast Now is he's got stuff everywhere. It's awesome. He's killing it. Austin Daniels, yes, I did see that. That is so fucking cool. Austin, I don't know if you saw this the other day, but 3C Films came into my stream the other day. He gave a $10 super chat too. Fucking awesome. I mean, seriously, what a cool dude. If you're not subscribed to Chris, I'm sure you all already are, but make sure to subscribe to 3C Films. He's awesome. So, just a killer guy, super nice, super supportive of my channel, especially. It's just super nice. Super cool dude. So yes, great stuff. What else? Sorry for joining the stream late. Don't worry about it, the Movie Geek. I just appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna get the Scream conversation going again, but man, I've just been shit's been crazy the past couple of minutes. It's been awesome. Just putting on hats and trying to make my mouse work. It's awesome. It's great. Tid Morgan is saying, I want to see another Jay and Silent Bob cameo in Scream 6. Sure, yeah. You know what? Hell yeah, I'm all about it. I still haven't seen Clerks 3. I hear it's phenomenal. Like, I hear it's fucking fantastic. Really need to watch that. I love that. I love that franchise so much. The first Clerks is one of my all-time favorite movies. So excited to watch that eventually. I just like I've been saying a little too much on this channel. Your boy don't have too much time. So crazy. BJ, how old am I? I'm like, seriously, I like to joke around about this. I like to either say I'm like 8 years old or 47. I'm actually 24. So I'm 24 years old and I'm a YouTuber. So basically I'm a loser. But I have fun, and that's what matters. That's what matters, BJ. Gotta have fun. You gotta have a good time. I love live streams. Always quite the experience. Oh, well, thanks, Austin. I appreciate you, Austin. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And once again, Austin, dude, thank you for that gigantic super chat earlier. That was hilarious. Thank you so much. Great stuff. Watch Clerks 3 stoned as fuck. Hell yeah. All right. Thanks for the advice. I love it. I love it. Would you want to see a conflict between Mindy and Kirby? I personally wouldn't. I would prefer a team up. Okay, Gabriel, but what about this? What about kind of some butting of heads at first that kind of leads into a team up? I feel like that would be a little interesting. I don't think I would want them to immediately click. I want them to kind of not like each other. I mean, think about this too. They're both Randy characters. They're both the meta horror geek, you know what I mean? So I think they should kind of fight for the position, like for the middle of the movie, but then I would love to see them kind of become like, oh, actually, you're awesome. Like, I like you so much, you know, now they're friends. I thought that'd be awesome. I think that would be personally cool. Viewer Anon, who is here or was here, had said that they're gonna fight over what their favorite Friday the 13th movie is, which I think is awesome. So that's fucking sick if that's the case. I love that idea. That's really cool. So I can't wait to see if the masks theory is true. Me too, Michael. I think that's really cool. I love that. I think that's fucking sick. The idea of using the past masks is such a cool idea. I think that's great. Jake on that squid game. Yes, I got the whole squid on my head. It's great. You just start seeing some ink dripping down my forehead. It's going to be sweet. Viewer Anon is also saying, I've got something that could be fun for the chat. Did you all see those Scream 3 deleted scene pics I posted on Twitter? Yeah, so I responded to that. That was really cool. There was, Viewer Anon posted a bunch of pictures of a deleted scene from Scream 3. I have no idea why that wasn't kept in the movie. That would be awesome. Viewer Anon, do you know where in the movie that was supposed to be? Just out of curiosity. I have a guess, but obviously I'm not 100% sure. I'm curious if you know anything about that, actually, because I'm thinking about making a big video about that. If you don't mind, of course. Let me pull these up though. I'll see if I can put them in the stream. I'll take kind of like the important, well, I guess I can do all four of these. Yeah, fuck it. Because like I can't really explain it unless I show it. If I show it to you, you know what I mean. So like, it's a really cool little deleted images, and I think it's fucking sick. So I'm gonna save all these and load them up right now so you guys can see them. I gotta individually name these because I'm a nut about making sure everything is organized nowadays. I'm working with this editor on the Scream fan film we're working on right now, and he is so organized. Like, I thought I was pretty organized, and then I met this guy, and I'm like, my God, Andrew is just incredible. I can't wait for you guys to see all the stuff he's working on and all the stuff we're working on together. It's awesome. So, very excited. There we go. Let's throw this. Let's throw these bad boys in there because I would love to talk about this. All right. Scream 3, an underrated movie in my opinion. Movie that gets pooped on a little too much, I would argue, and maybe has some awesome deleted scenes too. So let's bring this up here for you, viewer or not. I don't know if you answered my question or not. So you don't know where it was in the movie, but let me check with my source. He's having fun with me because he knows I want details and info, and he's the gatekeeper. Oh, interesting. I love it. Good stuff. Real quickly, I'm going to respond to Ilum's $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Ilum. I really appreciate that. Have you seen Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? Yes, and like, aren't they doing a sequel to that? What the hell's going on with that? I actually would love to. I would love a sequel to that. I thought it was really fun. You know, I actually really enjoyed that movie. I hope they do another one. I think that would be fun. The music choices were great. The monster designs were fucking sweet. Oh, scared the hell out of me. Great stuff. Ilum, thanks for the $2. I really appreciate it. Hope they do more with that at some point. But getting into this Scream 3 deleted scene. So viewer Anon shared this on his Twitter page. This is a deleted scene from Scream 3. And it's voice print files of all these characters for the voice changer. And I don't know, I just think this is so interesting. You can download the voice algorithms to disk. This kind of explains it explains the voice changer a little bit. I saw some people going back and forth on Twitter about like, oh, that wasn't really necessary, or oh, that's actually really cool, they should have included that. I'm curious about what you guys think about it. I personally would have loved to have seen it. Like if it was just like a little 5-10 second thing where maybe after Cotton Weary dies in the opening, they could have like just shown you that to show like, oh, this is how he mimicked the voice. I think that would have been cool personally. I mean, like, you know, you got him already kind of using it in that scene, of course. So I think that's enough to kind of tell you what it is. But to see that all of those other voices are loaded up, I think would have been kind of cool. Would have gotten you starting to think like, okay, who's the killer? If we're mimicking Cotton's voice, we're mimicking Roman's voice, Dewey's voice, Maureen, Sydney. What's like, why is that the case? Why are we mimicking all these voices? And there's even a clue right in there, which not only the fact that Roman is in that list, but Maureen Prescott, massive clue about who it could be. When you think about it in retrospect, that would be one of those cool things. I just love all these pictures, by the way. I don't know. This is just, oh, that's so cool. I would have loved to have seen that in action. That would have been sweet. Oh, Ryan Baxter throwing $5 in there. Ryan, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Saying, Jake, new to your channel, been following videos closely for the last week. Thank you. Love all the Scream 6 discussions. Thanks for the awesome horror content. Ryan, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Really means a lot. Another thing I will say is I promise I do more than streams on this page. I actually do post videos sometimes. And right now, I'm currently working on a Scream fan film, which comes out in like 20 something days. So we're kind of just making sure all of that is good. It's a full-length Scream film. I'm super excited to put it out on December 20th. And we've been working nonstop on it for like 2 years pretty much. And the trailer is up on the channel right now. You can check that out. This is like kind of like the teaser trailer thumbnail and all that. I have some bad news about that. We will not have a full trailer this month. Instead, we're going to do a little live stream on Wednesday. Kind of me and Matt are going to kind of just give you a little update as to where we are in the edits and all that. I'm once again really sorry. We kind of just need to focus all of our efforts towards getting it done. But we will be talking about it. We'll be giving you guys a little update, and we will have a clip for you sometime in the future. I don't know if it's going to be for that stream or not, but we will have a clip to show you guys at some point in the future on a stream theoretically, or a video, whatever. I'm really excited to share it with you guys what we're working on. So it's going to be exciting. It's exciting stuff. Ryan, once again, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the support, man. That really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Tell us about the theater opportunity. Yeah, we're going to premiere the movie in a theater. It's going to be great. It's going to be a fun little one-night event. Unfortunately, every seat is booked. I would love to invite all of you. That would be great. But we got a little tiny theater to show the movie, essentially, and it's going to be wild. So it's going to be really fun. Oh, and viewer Anon, going back to the Scream 3 stuff, is saying it went between the reveal that Maureen had been in John Milton movies. Okay, so it's later on in the film. Interesting. And Sid and Dewey on the Sunrise Studios set before she goes into the bathroom. Okay, so like, I don't know why. I was just imagining this was like during the opening kill for whatever reason. I mean, obviously there's not too much context there, but that makes sense. I think I could see that being a good little something really cool to put like later on in the film to really get you thinking about who the killer is. So cool. Okay, that's awesome, Viewer Anon. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna actually kind of just. There we go. All right. Viewer Anon, if you don't mind, of course, I might make a little video about that, kind of talking about it. Might be cool. Might be kind of fun. I just wanted to make one last little video for the month too, because I probably won't be able to do much. The next 2 days are going to be wild, but I will try to get a little video out talking about that. So that would be cool. I love that. That's just really fucking sick. Ugh, good stuff. Next Gen Studios is saying, do you think Sydney will come back for the end of Scream 7? No Way Home style for a final showdown with Ghostface. Oh, you know, Next Gen Studios, if she does come back, I kind of hope she's there the whole time. Like I hope she's there the whole time personally, and they kind of set up a big fight for the end. That's just my hopes for it. I hope she does come back for 7. If she doesn't, you know, I mean, it's one of those things where like I get it, but I'll be pretty sad. But if she comes back, I hope she's there the whole time. That's my big thing. I hope it's like just like a whole movie where we're following Sydney mostly and the new characters. That would be cool. Extron is saying, Jake, does Haunted Hippie know you? Does she follow you or anything like that? Yeah, so she follows me on Instagram and not TikTok, Twitter. I follow her too. She's awesome. I fucking love her content. She's probably one of, like, out of all the horror content creators I watch, she's definitely like a top 5. Definitely someone I watch a lot. She puts so much work into her videos, like seriously. If you guys are not watching Haunted Hippie, highly recommend. Yeah, no, she does some really good stuff. Really good content over on her page. I think probably my favorite, like I love her Halloween Ends review, but she did like this video where I think it was H2O and Halloween Ends, like a comparison of both. They're both like kind of ends to certain timelines if you're not counting Resurrection. And I think that's really interesting. You got to be kidding me. My mouse just died again. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Like I'm not even kidding. This is wild. this is not good. But Viewer Anon is saying, speaking of Sunrise, and I lost it. Viewer, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get to that in a second here. My mouse is being really dumb for some reason. Was not prepared for this. Hey, listen, that's just how it goes in show business. You got to keep the show alive, even when you completely do something stupid. I love this. This is so much fun. I'm having a great time. I'm having an awesome time right now doing this with my mouse a million times. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna do this until it works. I don't know. But you guys are awesome hanging out. I still appreciate it. I can't believe 77 people are just watching me fuck with my mouse. You guys are fantastic. I love all of you. You guys are fantastic. All right, going back up to that because now my mouse just decides to work. Speaking of Sunrise Studio, I can never remember what's common knowledge. Is it known that Heather Matarazzo wasn't the original actress cast as Randy's sister? Ooh. Do you know who it was? Not sure who the actress is, but the character's name was originally Posey instead of Martha. Okay. Interesting. I dig that. I wonder who the original actress was. If they got like maybe like a big name, someone at the time who was like really popular or whatnot. I don't know. I love Heather Matarazzo. She's great in both Scream 3 and Scream 5, so she's fantastic. But I'm curious if we can ever find out who else played the parts. That's really fascinating, Viewer Anon. I got to do a video about this. This is so cool. I've always felt like, and that's another thing. I've just always felt like Scream 3, and you know, I'm guilty of this too. I used to totally shit on Scream 3 all the time. I'm like, I don't get why people like that. What the fuck? And now I'm like, oh shit, this is so good. This is so underrated. This is such an underrated movie. Mostly because it's so different. Like, it really takes Scream in a whole different direction. It's not necessarily my favorite direction, but it's so different. That's why I appreciate it. It's so Scooby-Doo. It feels like we're really like, it's more involved with the overall, like, figuring out who the killer is. Like, I feel like that's like the big focus of that movie. It feels so thousands too. Like, so late 90s, so early thousands. Kind of like the same vibe to it pretty much, but man, I don't know. I mean, if you were to encapsulate the feeling of that time period into a movie, Scream 3 would not be a bad choice, in my opinion. I think that's another reason a lot of people like it. It's so cozily nostalgic. Cozily is not a word, I don't think, but I think it works in this context. I can say that Sydney is referenced and her absence is addressed in Scream 6. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I've heard this before too. I think was it Jenna that said this? that like this was all going to be addressed and this was going to be something. So that's good to know. It's one of those things where I'm like, if they just kind of forget about Sidney Prescott, what the fuck? Like they better at least talk about it a little bit. So that's good. That's good to hear, viewer anon. I like that. I like that a lot. Mike Stamper is saying, do you think there will be any mentions? Well, there you go. Well, we got you there, Mike. We got that figured out for you. Yes, I do think there will be mentions of her, not just because viewer anon said so, but I feel like they would have to write something in there. You know, they'd have to be like, okay, we should at least address this. It would be weird if they didn't. It would be really weird if they didn't. Put another hat on your head, my guy. I got you. Far cash money. Thank you. Thank you for the support. You get the Season of the Witch hat, which was just hanging out here. There you go. See, you can see it. Here. It's kind of on my head if I don't move. If I keep my head right like this, we'll be good. Thank you so much, Farkish money. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, probably not. Thanks for the $5. I appreciate that. Ooh, talking some Stranger Things. I love this. And it fell off. It immediately fell off. Well, you know what? You're getting a different hat there, Mr. Money. There you go. That one will stay on. Which Stranger Things character do you think would survive a Scream movie? I would love to see Max in a Scream movie. I think that would be awesome. Sadie Sink is fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because that was kind of a theory early in the year. Oh my God, I gotta respond to this. Sadie Sink would be fantastic. Max, whatever. I think she would be awesome in a Scream movie. She would do a really good job. Once again, not just because it was theorized at the beginning of the year. I feel like she would just be a really good addition, personally. Nancy's also a great choice. Yes, I agree. And Requiem, yes. I will put on every pair of pants that I own if you send that much money in. I'll put on every shirt I own, which is a lot. Like, you guys have not seen what's in that closet. It's wild. I will absolutely do that. Ilum is throwing another $5 in there. Ilum, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Why do you think Dewey called Karen Creepy Care, aka Randy's one night stand? This is actually a great question. I wonder. I do think that's all just like character development, why that was written in. It's just, it's a fun little back and forth between Dewey and the posthumous Randy, which I think is great and super hilarious. But man, they were hanging out in the adult video section of the store. Maybe Karen was a little kinky Care, maybe she was a little kinkier than we might have thought. That's my guess off of the very little things we know about her. It's what I'll say, Ilum. That's my running theory right now. So, man, that's such a great niche little question like that. I love it, Ilum. I love that. Great questions. Creepy Karen confirmed. Ghostface in Scream 6. Yes. She comes back to end the Meeks timeline, or the bloodline is what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying. Ilum, thanks for the $5. I really appreciate that. Oh man, funny shit. Let's go, Requiem. Yeah, make it happen. Be careful. I am thinking about it. Listen, I'll be honest. I gotta go, Mr. Beast, to donate $500. Jake, I'll be right back. If you do, I will put on every pair of pants I own if you do that. I will absolutely do that for sure. Bro, you got Burj Khalifa on your head. Hell yeah. It's going to keep going. It's going to just keep going. I love it. You guys are awesome. You know what? That's another thing, Ilum. You put $5 in there, so I gotta respect the hat rule. There you go. You get the captain's hat. You are the captain now, as they say. What else do we got here? Scott is Scott Chasen? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing last names. Is saying, do you think Vince Schneider was a wasted character in Scream 5? This is interestingly enough, this has been a topic all stream. I love this though. I love when we get on something like this. This is awesome. Vince being Stu's nephew and interaction between him and Sam would have been interesting since she's Billy's daughter. I 100% agree. Scott, I really think that they should have done something more with her, with this character. It's such a weird scene. Like, it's so choppy is what I was saying. And there's scenes from the trailer that never made the movie, never made a deleted scene, not even in the gag reel. And that's a part of that sequence where Vince dies. It was clearly supposed to be more drawn out. I don't know. I really don't know what happened with all of that. I wish it would have been I wish we would have gotten to know Vince a little more. He's technically in the Mocker lineage. Would have loved to have seen more from him for sure, Scott. I totally agree. Would love to see more. Requiem. I can't even. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. If you donated $1,000, I'll put on like as many shirts as I possibly can without breaking the shirts in my closet. If you do that, there you go. How does that sound? and pants, the pants and the shirts. You get the full deal. You get the full the whole 9 yards, as they say in sports ball. X-John is saying if Randy followed his rules and kept his wieners in his pants, he would have survived. I can't argue with that. That's the kind of answers why he died, I guess, in Scream 2, you know? He broke his own rules. You can never have sex. You can never drink beer. And don't say I'll be right back, because he won't be back. There we go. See, I got it. I still got it. You know what's funny? I just watched Scream 2 the other day, because Jake's been busy, wanted to put on a Scream movie. Put that on. I love that fucking movie. I feel so bad that I've been shitting on that movie for so long. I watched it again last night. I'm like, this is fucking fantastic. I don't know why I crap on this so much. Scream 2 is so good. Seriously, I think I just send I don't know. I focus on that one little thing I don't like about it, but the rest of the movie is so well done. It's awesome. I love it. BJ Paulin is saying, Jake, do you think Amber and Tara were lovers? I know it was in the original script, but do you think they had a thing? That's absolutely possible. I wouldn't have ruled that out. I feel like we didn't get enough context in the actual movie to know that, because like how it's presented in the movie is that they're like best friends, but at the same time, there is that moment in the hospital where Amber is kind of checking on her like more than a loved one. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I totally see where you're coming from with this, BJ, because what's that line that she says? She makes sure she has her inhaler, you know? She's like, oh, Tara, do you have your inhaler? Like, are you going to be okay? And it's like, yeah, you know, friends might do that, but I feel like that's more of like a spouse kind of thing too. You know, I feel like a not spouse, that's like a girlfriend kind of thing, like a significant other. There we go. How does that sound? I feel like that's something your significant other would say to you, just to make sure you're okay, make sure you're safe and all that. I think Amber, if she was faking it or not, maybe there was something there for a bit. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe the next movie will answer that. You know, maybe we'll get to learn a little more about Tara in the next film. We'll have to see. I remember reading a deleted scene from the scripts that I don't know if it was filmed or not, but it was talking kind of about that. It was like an extension of another scene in the movie, and they went a little more deeper into their relationship and their past and stuff. So, you know, yeah, no, I think that was definitely, like, obviously it was supposed to be intended that way, but I'm not sure why they cut it. I'm maybe just to save time or something. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't tell you. Easton Plays is here with a brand new profile picture. I love it. Oh, that's an awesome background. I dig it, man. Good stuff. I love it. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to all. I know it's only November, but we're almost there. The Green Ghost 2008 is saying, what if this killer is after Sam because it also has a connection to Billy? Maybe they are after her for being famous, for being related to him, even though they also had a connection, kind of like Jill. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. This is interesting. I think the killer could be after Sam for that too. I mean, they're like, that's the thing, Green Ghost. They're clearly setting this up to do something in the future. I just I can't quite pinpoint what that's going to be. It's going to be something with Sam's character, if it's just simple character like development, if it's something like that where it's just like, oh, she's struggling with that like killer instinct internally, she's got to fight it so that she doesn't want to just go and like kill people. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It could be something like that. That could be cool. That could be pretty sick. I dig it. Deanna, I'm so sorry. So many chats just come at me. Unfortunately, I can't get to all of them. I'm so sorry, Deanna. All the love, Deanna. I'll go back and find one of yours and we'll talk about it. Farcash is putting two more bucks in there. Thank you so much, Mr. Money. Saying, as far as sequels go, 2 is greater than Scream, 5 is greater than 4 is greater than 3. Ooh, okay. So 2, 5, 4, 3. Man. Ooh. For me, I keep going back and forth with all of them. I love all those movies so much. Like there's not one Scream movie I dislike. I love all of them. Me and my buddy watched Scream 2 just 2 nights ago, and I was like, this is so I'm having a fucking blast. This is so good. I love this. So yeah, I mean, all of them, I feel like you could arrange it in any order, in my opinion. You can almost arrange that in any order, and I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I really do love these movies. They're so much fun. Deanna, going back to one of yours, though, I got you. Don't worry about it. So once again, sorry, Deanna. I'm just, wearing all these hats on my head really makes my brain all squished and mush. Saying I want to see more investigative work done and the killers to actually try to get away with it without one killing the other in the final scene. Yeah, I would love that too. I really want to see a killers get away with stuff, and maybe just one. Maybe just one dies. That could be kind of cool. I would be all about that. I think that would be a lot of fun. But I do agree with you about the investigative work too. That's actually kind of an underrated aspect. That's a really underrated aspect to these films, I would say. And Gale is typically the one to do those, and we didn't get much of that in the last film with Gale. So I kind of miss that too, Dean. I do agree. I would love to see more. I would really love to see more of Gale investigating this time around. I would love to see her the whole movie too. That's another big thing. I don't know. There's a lot more. There's a lot more things that this new film can do. These movies are such an open concept. Like there's so much that they can do with this idea. It's so big. There's so many different avenues and directions they can take it. I don't know, man. I just am so fucking excited. So whatever we get, I'm excited for it. But there's a lot of different room. There's room for so many different areas of either not improvement, but to escalate on certain things. Like have the investigation be a little bigger. Have more character development this time around. Have bloody, gorier, crazier kills. There's so many things they can emphasize and turn the volume up on, essentially, for this next film. So many great elements to this franchise, for sure. Thank you. I know you get a shit ton. I was just curious if they were even popping up. They are, Deanna. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, that's the other thing too. I try to hit everybody's a little like equally too. I try not to do the same one over and over again, but it's just, I'm literally I'm right now I'm like 30 chats behind where I'm at right now because I flapped my gums a little too much. Jaden is saying, do you think Josh Segarra will be a ghost face? He might be a love interest for Sam, so I hope he isn't. Oh God, if he's here's what I'll say about this. I hope he's not both of those things, Jaden, because if it's another fucking love interest, I'm gonna like revolt. I'm gonna call Matt and Tyler and be like, guys, come on. I love y'all so much, but come on. Why is it always the love interest? What do you got against love interests? Yeah, I really hope it's not a love interest this time around. If it is going to be Josh Segarra, I could totally see him playing the killer. He's played a villain before. That's probably his biggest role besides this Scream movie. I would love to see that happen. Just please don't be a love interest character this time around. That's what I'll say. Love the idea, though. Do really love the idea. I dig it. I dig it a whole lot. Next gen, I'll get to that in a second, but Jaden had a really good point. Devin Nakata's character might be Mindy's girlfriend. I could see that being the case. My one thing is I haven't seen a whole lot of Devin Nakata's character. Like, I can't even remember if there's any set photos with her in it or not either. But, I can totally see that being the case. And my mouse, guys, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end the stream because my mouse is really, I don't know what's going on. This is the 4th time it has just randomly died midstream, and that's just not really fun for anybody, is it? So I think I am going to have to. I think Jake is going to have to sign off here. Unfortunately, I wanted to go the full 2 hours today, but man, I don't know. If this thing just turns off, then there's going to be a whole lot of nothing streaming on this page, and then it's going to get like, what the fuck? What is Jake doing with his streams? What is Jake doing here? And then I'm going to have to explain, oh yeah, my mouse died. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that? It has been a fucking blast talking with y'all tonight, though. Oh my God. Y'all had some crazy theories that really, really racked my noodle. Let me tell you, look at me flying, knocking shit off my damn head. There we go. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and I think I'm going to peace out, but y'all are the best. Oh man. And look at that. Look at that. My friends, I think we might have guessed correctly. Devin Nakata is Mindy's girlfriend. And yes, that hat just fell off my head. Hat fell off my head. I don't care. Viewer none, good stuff. We appreciate that. See, like that's another thing where I'm like, that's not very spoilery. Like the relationships between characters, okay, that's fine. We can talk about that. Next Gen Studios is saying, should we get one-off stories in the Scream universe after 7? Yes. Like Star Wars after Rise of Skywalker, maybe something new for every generation and current horror trends. 100% yes. Oh my God. Please God, if anything happens with the Scream franchise past 7, make it this. Listen, however you feel about Prey that just came out, I think it's a really fucking cool concept for, I think it's a really cool concept and really good like guideline for the future of horror sequels, where they're little like one-off isolated stories that don't really affect much else. I think that's just really cool and a nice change of pace. Everything has to connect nowadays. Like the MCU, for instance, everything has to connect. You know what was a breath of fresh fucking air was fucking werewolves at what the fuck is it called? Werewolf at Night or whatever. I've only watched 15 minutes of it, but it's fucking awesome so far. And and I hear that it doesn't really connect to the rest of the timelines. It's just a one-off story. And hey, you know what? That's fine. We can do things like that. These things happen in the universe, and that's okay. That's all right. I think that's totally, that's fine if we do things like that. So yes, give me one-off stories that don't really affect the overall big plot or anything. I think that would be great. I'm all about that. Corey is here too. Corey, what's up, Corey? What's up? What's up? Hello, Killjoy, Jake, and fam. Sending you all good vibes as always from Winnipeg. Nice. Welcome, Corey. Welcome to the stream. Aaron, to give you my thoughts on the new Grinch horror movie. I just watched the trailer. It looks fucking bonkers. I am so excited for it. Anything with David Howard Thornton for me is a must at this point. I just love him as Art the Clown. He's electric as that fucking character. So to see him in this role, very interesting. It's going to be very different, and I love that. More David Howard Thornton slasher villains all day, every day. I'm all about that. Abso-fucking-lutely. Well, guys, I am going to peace out. Congrats on 14K. Thank you so much, Easton. I really appreciate that. Viewer Anon, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. We all really appreciate that. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All the love to you guys. Thanks for streaming with me tonight. Thanks for talking. It's been a blast. Jake's got to get some sleep, though. It's almost past my bedtime. Man, I don't know. I don't even want to stop streaming, but I can't risk it with this crazy ass mouse thing. So all the love to you guys. Have a nice night. I will be live again tomorrow with Anthony from Child of the Corn, and then once again on the 30th with Matt, who also did Red Right Hand with me. I can't wait for you guys to see that. It's going to be a really fun time. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.